Well, Merry Christmas Eve to all of you. And I just wanted to come and say thank you for watching this channel for the last almost year. We're going on, I believe, about 10 months. And just have a very Merry Christmas. But I want to read to you tonight, just before we get into the Christmas festivals and festivities and getting together with our families and so forth. I want to read you a poem that was written several years ago by some people that gathered around thinking about, and we got the Night Before Christmas poem we've had for years. This is called The Night Before Jesus. And let me read just part of it to you tonight. It says, "'Twas the night before Jesus came in all through the house. Not a creature was praying, not one in the house. Their Bibles were laying on the shelf without care in hopes that Jesus would not come there. The children were dressing to crawl into bed, not once not once ever kneeling or bowing their head, and Mom in her rocker with a baby on her lap was watching the late show while I took a nap. When out of the east there rose such a clatter, I sprang to my feet to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore the shutters, threw up the sash, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but angels proclaiming that Jesus was here. I knew it was in that moment, that this is the day. The light of his face made me cover my head. It was Jesus returning, just like he had said, and though I possessed worldly wisdom and wealth, I cried when I saw him in spite of myself. In the book of life which he held in his hand was written the name of every saved man. He spoke not a word as he searched for my name. When he said, "It's not here," my head hung in shame. You don't want to be caught in that position. And you know, Jesus is coming back very soon. This could be the last Christmas before Jesus comes back. In fact, I'm not naming a date or a time. Maybe Jesus is coming back tonight. I don't know. But we all should realize, if you haven't given your life to Jesus, your name will not be in that book of life. And that means basically you are not going to be accepted into heaven because you never decided to give your life to Christ. So, thinking about it in a very funny way, taking this old poem and changing it to words that are different, but think about what they really mean about Christmas. I hope that you are a Christian. You have nothing to worry about. If not, make this the Christmas that you'll find that day when Jesus looks at the book of life. He will see your name in the book of life, and he'll say, "Welcome, come with me." To those that haven't given their life to Jesus this Christmas, give your life to Jesus, ask for forgiveness, and ask him to be your Lord and Savior. And for the rest that have a fantastic Christmas day, Christmas Eve, and just time with your family, remembering that it's all about Jesus. We're just having the fun around what he did for us through customs and traditions that have been around for years. But it's really all about Jesus. God bless. Merry Christmas. See you the next time.